And we are live. What's good, Josh? Your man DL Saint just popping up real quick. I know I didn't put out a thumbnail or anything like that, y'all. Hey, yo, your Uncle Saint is doing battle right now, man, pushing through some stuff. So this is how you do it, y'all. If y'all going through some things, this is how you do it. You gotta force yourself to get up, force yourself to do things. Push forward. Always push forward. And that's what I'm doing right now. Pushing forward. You know what I mean? So I'll give a clap, give it a clap. Get a horn blast to that. Sorry that was loud. Sorry that was loud. You know what I mean? That was loud. But that's what's going on here. I just wanted to I found a new way to check my I found a new way to check my audio without having to do crazy stuff. My bad on that, y'all. So yeah, man, I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If anyone out there is going through anything, that's what y'all should do. Force yourself to get up. Force yourself to get up and do stuff. Force yourself to do it. Don't let it get the better of you. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it keep you down. It might get you down. Don't let it keep you down. Push yourself through it. Get up, get out, and get something. Right? Just like that was an Outkast track, Outkast and Goody Mob. Get up, get out, and get something. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it keep you down, y'all. That's why I didn't put a thumbnail out here. So when people watch this, you'll be watching this in team replay. That is just me doing what I got to do to take care of what I got to take care of, right? You know what I mean? That's how it works, y'all. So that's that. That's what y'all gonna keep seeing. So you might see me pop up whenever I'm feeling or whatever. I might feel a certain way. This helps me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I mean, I get on, I talk to y'all, and it helps me out. It really does. It does. And then especially when I see people find me, they just see, oh, he's up, and they come through and support it, brother. It's all love. So yeah, we're gonna make this one real quick. It Fresh and Fit did a show, and I wanna pull it up. Fresh and Fit did a show a few days back, and they were talking about, the show was 5 reasons she won't be your Valentine's, right? And they're kind of talking about some stuff I thought was real interesting, and I wanted to pull it up. You know what I mean? So they had some really good points. This is going to be real quick. In about an hour, they're going to be on live, and they're going to be talking about the latest breaking news with Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate and what's going on there. That's going to be a good one. That's why I just decided to jump on now and knock this out real quick, because I'm going to be on that live watching them in their chat, watching that show, because I'm eager to see this information as well. I'm already aware of most of the information. I'm just curious to see if Myron and Fresh were able to get some extra info that maybe no one else has at this time. So that's where I'm going to be here in about an hour. So I want to rock through this real quick. On this episode, man, they were talking about some really good stuff. So we got about 5 or 6 timestamps here that I want to go over with you guys. I see Brother Smeebles is in the house. What's good, fam? Good to see you. How you feeling, bro? Good day to you, bro. It's been a while, yes, sir. I mean, I'm just glad you still here doing your thing, man. Make sure you keep doing you. Appreciate seeing you in the chat, bro. I really do. It's what Myron and Fresh were talking about. It was a Valentine's Day show, but what they're really talking about is modern day relationships. They're really trying to show these guys out here, and show women too. Women need to see this stuff as well, that there has been a massive shift in the way the sexual marketplace works, the way the dating game works. You know what I mean? We got Nice in the house. What's up? Yeah, this is live, bro. I just popped on, man. What's up, man? Shout out. This is live. I just decided to pop on real quick because I wanted to get this in before Fresh and Fit goes live. They're going live at around 7. They've been on time lately, so I'm going to make sure I wrap this up within like 45 minutes or so. We got Brother JT. What up, though? Good to see you, bro. Brother JT's in the house as well. So, like, yeah, Myron and Fresh were talking about this on Valentine's Day, man. And my takeaway from it is they were really talking about the way the game works, man. The way the dating game is today. Not the way it used to be, not the way it should be, not the way it may be, it may be down the road, but the way it is right now today. With social media and all the different type of technology we have out here, and with the mindset. The male mindset hasn't changed really that much. It hasn't changed much at all since the beginning. The male mindset is out there doing it the way it was doing it, you know what I mean, since we were living in caves. It hasn't changed that much, but the female side of the game is definitely shifted. It's not that it's if social media was around back in the day when we were living in caves, it would have happened then. You know what I mean? It's just, as humans, we're using technology in ways that I don't think technology was intended. It's just kind of, collateral. This is how it works. You know what I mean? So we're gonna watch some stuff, man. I want to bring this up. Myron and Fresh. This was a really good episode. I wish I remembered the date, but it was a few days ago. I remember watching it live, and it's like, wow, they were really dropping some gems. So let's check it out. So this first thing we're gonna start off with. Fresh and Myron were talking about placeholder guy. Placeholder guy is a term that Myron uses all the time when he's talking about women and how women, women run rotations. Let's keep it 100 now. Women run rotations. I'm pretty sure they've always done it to an extent, at least during my lifetime. I know that women I were messing with, they had dudes they were messing with. How do I know? Because me and the dudes was talking. Like, we knew, like, oh, you rocking with Shorty? Yeah. Yes, she comes, she be creeping. Because that's the term we use, creeping. Like, yeah, she be creeping over here, trying to holler at me. And, like, dudes that I was cool with that could handle the truth, we would know, like, oh, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So now the ability for women to creep is just on steroids with social media. So let's listen to what Fresh was talking about with reference placeholder guys. Let's check this out.
And you're not got value, so to speak. You just got a girlfriend by chance. And like, you know what? I want to impress her. I'm going to get her some chocolates, some flowers. It's V-Day. I got to show out. But in reality, she don't like it like that. She never did. You're more like a placeholder boyfriend, like Myron says all the time. So we're here to tell you guys 5 things you need to know, because if your girl doesn't want you in that respect, whatever you do on Valentine's Day is going to be non-effective. So we're just saying, offer it, guys. You got a girlfriend, you're not who she wants to be with, or you're of low value, giving her gifts on V-Day, or even taking her out or having a good time with her is an L. Or she might even curve you from the very beginning. So the point is, guys, here is that, like, V-Day is special. She has to deserve it. And if she doesn't deserve it at all, bro, you give her gifts and all this validation, bro, you're taking a huge L. So we got 5 points to cover today. Let's go.
Yeah, number one.
Fresh hit that one out the park. That was a leadoff home run right there. And what he's saying is absolutely true. If you're dealing with a woman, especially for Valentine's Day, of all the holidays, we're going to go ahead and call it a holiday. I don't really consider it a real holiday, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's definitely a day for women to go out and spend, or force dudes to go out, encourage guys to go out and spend, right? So it's one of those corporate holidays. Valentine's Day, man, that's a big day for a woman. She wants to have that attention, to be with someone. She wants to, have dinner at a nice restaurant. She wants the bouquet of flowers. She wants the candies. She wants all that stuff, right? And what Fresh is talking about is so many dudes out there, they use this opportunity to get on with a woman. Probably a woman is probably one of the finest women they've ever dealt with. They think that they're getting somewhere with this woman. And when Valentine's Day rolls around, she is going to be with the person she really cares about. But she's gonna take care to keep you in the rotation. She's gonna keep you there for something. You provide something, and she's gonna keep you there, right? So she has to play that role. She has to figure out a way to keep you from leaving her, right? But also be able to satisfy her own, feelings, and be with the guy she really wants to be with. She has to satisfy that urge to be with the dude she wants to be. And at the same time, she's got to keep the placeholder guy. So he was spot on with that. If you're a dude, like I'm telling you, if Valentine's Day is difficult for you to spend time with your girl, that's letting you know right up front, man, she's not trying to holler at you. You ain't the one. You ain't the one. Right? If you got to sit there and you tell her, hey, I want to take you to, California Pizza Kitchen for Valentine's Day, and she's like, gives you a hard time, and she's saying things to make you up the ante. Oh, okay, well, I'll take you to Cheesecake Factory. She's like, nope. Oh, okay, I'll take you to Capitol Grill. Okay, now you're talking. Capitol Grill, and then what? You know what I mean? So you're going to have to buy her the roses. You're going to have to, all this other stuff, the candies, the this and that. Easily get yourself, to the, close to $1,000 for that night. easily. And she'll make you do it early. Dinner with her early. She gets all that stuff early. Then she sets you off to the side so she can really go out and be with who she wants to be with, the guy that she's pursuing. So if a woman is not including you in her Valentine's Day plans early on, you probably not the dude she wants. You know what I mean? And then we're going to go like to the 7th. We're going to jump ahead a little bit. This next part says, women are taught to do what's right for them. Like women will do what girls, women in general taught do what's right for you. Men are taught to do what's right. Now that doesn't mean that all dudes do what's right. You feel me? That doesn't mean that, but it's just a matter of the way we were raised, depending on who raised you, who taught you. You know what I mean? Women won't hesitate to do what's right for them. It doesn't matter who it hurts. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean, who, you know what I mean, if someone is going to be upset about it, it doesn't matter. Women, they cool with it. Like, all right, I want this. Okay, I don't care. There's only one. I want it. I don't care about everybody else. I don't care who deserves it. I want it. Give it to me. So that's kind of how a lot of women think. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't. But men, y'all need to understand that's how some women think. I'm not saying all women, but there are women out there who think this way. You need to be aware of this, fellas. They don't care. It is what it is. So let's watch this part right here, because my note was do what's right for her. So let's check this out.
Or has to go out of town.
All right, guys.
Stop
so
the cap. This excuse.
We all know, right? Women love romance, fantasy, the whole wedding. They want to have the white dress, down the long aisle with someone holding their hand. And V-Day to them is like a day where, you know what? I'm a queen. I deserve treatment. I'm being pampered. And bro, once again, bro, we sit them on the show all the time. I'm a queen. Everyone says that. But is she really a queen? What's she talking about? Anyhow, to bring this.
And right off rip, man, he's right. When it comes to this sort of thing, Valentine's Day, weddings, right? So many women want a wedding, but they don't necessarily want to be married. And I think that Myron's going to touch on that a little bit in a second. Brother Cody's King is in the house. What's good? What's good? Who raised you? That's TK Kirkland line. Yeah, man, for real. That is a TK Kirkland line. I bumped into TK, man. That's a real solid dude. That dude, man, now you want to talk about OG. You know what I mean? Not just in the comedic sense, you know what I mean, but at that as well. He's OG status for sure. But yeah, let's continue.
So the full speed ahead. Guys, real talk. If you happen to have a girl, right, or a girlfriend that you're into, and it's V-Day coming up, and you want to take her out, ask yourself the question: Is she even there, present? I want to say present. Is she actually caring for you, being there for you, putting in effort, adding value, or just kind of like just there by the wayside? Whenever you're home, she's home. You don't smash at all. And one excuse that girls say all the time is that either they're busy, they're out of town, they may make up some excuse. Oh, I can't make it, babe. Bro, if your girl's gonna miss V-Day with you, that means two things: either you're not a priority at all, or you're a placeholder boyfriend, and that's pretty much all you are. So, guys, if your girl does,
he's telling the truth, y'all. He is telling the absolute truth. If your woman on Valentine's Day isn't with you the night before, on Valentine's Day Eve, she wants to wake up with you on Valentine's Day. She's not with you cooking you breakfast on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Giving you some Valentine's Day dome first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? If she ain't jumping in the shower with you to get you, you know what I'm saying? Get your little, you know what I'm saying? Get your quick little Valentine's Day smash first thing in the morning, because she wants that too. If she's not there for that, she's somewhere else getting that. You feel me? That Valentine's Day is a big thing. It's a big thing. And like Fresh is saying, if she's just sitting around like whatever, she's on her phone, she's trying to line up what she really wants. And you just their placeholder. Like he said. You know what I mean? Placeholder. Pageantry is their thing. Night is just right. It is. They man, it's all about the pomp and circumstance. But let's continue.
doesn't want to spend V-Day with you, she makes an excuse. Bro, I'm telling you right now, girls will drop work. They'll drop certain events. They'll leave work early just to spend time with you for V-Day if they like you. But if they don't, they're going to make any excuse and book to dodge you. They'll say their cat died, their mom got cancer or leukemia. They'll say whatever they can to get away from you, bro. So, matter of fact, bro, if it goes into you, she will not dodge you at all.
The other thing you guys...
Bro, he's keeping that 100. He's keeping that 100. I mean, that's the facts, man. say what you want about Myron and Fresh, say what you want about the Fresh and Fit podcast, but these dudes, when it comes to this sort of thing, they 100% on point. They out there, man. They are in the trenches right now, currently in the trenches. These dudes are on the front. Why do you think I'm always telling these guys, keep leading from the front? They're on the front. They're on the front lines of this brand new sexual marketplace. They get it. Both these guys are self-made millionaires, right? They got that money through real estate, like the money they made from the platform plus money they had before they started this platform. They invested wisely. They're sitting on some bread. They did it the right way, and they're teaching people how to do it. They're showing people how they did it. They're showing the receipts and everything. And when it comes to women, dude, they know what they're talking about. Every single night, 3 nights a week, there are women in there. They are dealing with these women on that show. Every night of the week, they're dealing with women in real life. In Miami, you can't go nowhere. Everybody knows them boys in Miami. They know who they are. Like, Fresh and Fit. Oh, you're Fresh and Fit. You know what I mean? So they know what they're talking about, bro. I hope y'all are paying attention. Let's continue.
Guys got to understand is that women are what I call image seekers. Okay. I want y'all to stay with me here real fast. All right. What I mean by image seekers is girls don't really want to be, well, modern day women a lot of the times, not all, but a sizable portion of women don't want to necessarily be, they want children. They want a husband. They want a boyfriend. They want to have this, imaginary lifestyle that's so cool, right? Where she has all these things around her, but she doesn't really want to be a wife, a mom, or a dutiful girlfriend. Mm-hmm. She wants to have you there so that she can go ahead and say, look at what I got. We live in a world nowadays, guys, where women don't take pride.
Man, he's not lying. He's not lying. There are a lot of women out there who fit this description. Not all. I want to stress that. Yeah, he's not talking about all women. Right. So right off rip, let's talk about that one number, right? 50% of marriages succeed. Right. Let's say this. 50% of marriages don't end in divorce. Now, whether they're, of that 50%, are all of them lollipops and candy canes? Probably not. Or some of them separated, they just don't get legally divorced. Yes. What numbers are those? I don't know. But 50% of marriages end in divorce, the other half don't. There are a lot of women who get married because they want the wedding day and all this other kind of stuff. They think they want all this other. They want to be a mom. They think that. They want to be a dutiful wife. They think that. They get into it. They see how hard it is to be in a relationship. And what do? They get divorced. He's talking about that side of the equation. There are a lot of women out there that run into this. And, they can do it. They're working with the net. In our particular society right now today, they can do that. And they're going to walk away, most cases, with the ability, 100% of the time they have the ability to get money, resources. If there's a child involved, they could probably get child support. Not probably, they can if they want it, right? And that's not to say that all women go after child support. All women don't. In fact, there's a very small percentage of people who go through the court system. You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie to you. People like, man, you crazy, dude. I'm telling you, it's a small percentage. All the money they're making off of the family court system comes from a minority. The majority of people who get divorced, they handle all that. They take care of that. The dad and the mom, whatever, they're like, this is how we're going to do it. They deal with it like grown-ups. But then you got those out there who just do it for the money. You know what I mean? Like the women we talk about, you hear about these crazy stories, that is a minority of women. That's not the majority of women. You know what I mean? But all that being said, there are women out there who get into relationships because everything Myron just said is absolutely true. They get into these relationships because they want the attention. They want to be able to, look at me. I'm the wife. They get into the situation. They're like, I don't like this. They get divorced. Feel me? So let's continue.
Pride in being good women. They want to go ahead and get the benefits of being a good woman without actually being a good woman. Get that through your head. They want the title. They want the status. They don't want to do what it takes to maintain and actually really acquire said status. Girls don't want to be wives and mothers, guys. They want to be able to say, I have a husband and kids. There's a big distinction about that. And if you guys don't believe me, look at the divorce rates, look at the abysmal state of relationships in the United States in general. The reason why is because women prioritize emotions, their solipsism, and most importantly, their image and being happy over duty and family. That's just.
He ain't lying about that, y'all. And when they talk about divorce rates, I was in California for a long time. I think there's some numbers out there now that show the divorce rate in California, the state of California, is like 55%. I think it's higher than that. there's the state of California don't track the divorces. So there are no official state numbers, but there are other organizations that are out there trying to track the numbers. So I would say that in you know, just making up numbers here in California, I would say that the first time divorce, I think that rate is probably close to 60-65%. I'm not even joking. You know what I mean? Then you get to second, third, fourth. People get married over and over and over again out there between California and Nevada. So those numbers are really high. I think it's places like California that keeps the divorce rate so high, those numbers so high. And the state knows it, but they don't want to track those numbers. It just makes the state look bad. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brother Cody is king. You know what I'm saying? He was like, honestly, horrible odds. Yep. Give you a horn shot on that. Absolutely horrible odds. You know what I mean? And so let's continue because I want to get through this. I'm going to stop at.
So where we living?
I'm going to stop at 7:00. Or you know what? I'm going to stop when Brother Michael tells me the Fresh and Fit is starting. So I'm going to try to get through this and try to wrap all this up in the next 20 minutes. Brother Michael, do me a favor. Let me know when Fresh and Fit starts.
I told y'all before. Let's say it again. Men are taught do the right thing. Women are taught do the right thing for you. And most of the time, if that right thing for you isn't making you happy, women are incentivized and taught and have an entire economy and structure designed to kick you to the curb and go find someone else. Now, why do I say all this? I say all this to set the stage for y'all to know that if a girl doesn't want to hang out with you on Valentine's Day, that means you are not number one. What have I told y'all before? If you're not number one, there is none, because every one of these hoes that has a boyfriend or some kind of significant other wants to be able to say, I have a boyfriend that I'm going home to.
Facts.
You guys think
He is not lying right here, man. And I know that on Melanie King, shout out to Melanie King podcast, by the way, but on Melanie King show, I was on there, her and I we talk about this a lot. And I'm talking about rotations, running rotations and stuff like that. And Mel hates that term. She hates it. She's like, I can't believe these women agree to, you know, be in a rotation, to be one of however many. Women are running rotations today. These young women out here are getting it. They have guys. They have a guy that can provide the money and the experiences, right? Like you got the dude over here that has the Lamborghini. You know, shout out to Fresh. You got the dude with the Rolls Royce, the Lamborghini, the Aston Martin. I'm just naming his cars, right? So you got that guy. You got the guy who loves to travel and will bring you on trips. So she got that guy. You got the guy who's just fun and knows everybody. He's clouded up. He might not have a lot of money, but he could get into all the cool parties. So that's that guy. So it's like at least 3 dudes in a rotation. Some women run more. Some women maybe only run 2 dudes. You know what I mean? But there are women out there running rotations the same way I ran rotations when I was a young man. Right? So women are doing that. And normally it's hard for them to get away with it because they're constantly posting stuff to social media. And y'all know what I'm talking about. The woman is like she's posting to social media and she takes a picture of a meal at Mr. Chow's. You know she doesn't have the money to pay for that meal. She does not have the money to pay for that meal. But there it is. She's at Mr. Chow's. And you never see like the other people at the table with her. Right? So women, they tell themselves all the time, and Fresh Fit gonna talk about this. So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Brother Mike, I'm supporting you and King Richards. Both of you are live. Oh, thanks, bro. Okay, if you see that Fresh Fit, if anyone sees that Fresh Fit goes live, let me know. You know, Brother Michael's always out here working hard. And thanks for the 99 for the dollar super sticker, bro. I really appreciate that. Brother Smeebles, man, oh man, I see you, bro, with the $100 super chat, man. Oh yeah, super chats, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Seriously, bro. Thank you, man. I can't. Let me know when you get to the States, man. I'm definitely gonna come holler at you, bro. You know what I mean? Thank you. That's all I can say, man. Woo. Coming with the big $100 super chats, man. I'm gonna continue to work on my game. I want to do it like Black Man Unfiltered does. I want to be able to play videos when we get super chats. I gotta holler at him and get that tech so I can learn how to do that, so I can play you guys videos when you have super chats. But thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm keeping my eye out for that Fresh and Fit. Thanks. Let me know when they start. But I was telling nothing but facts right here, fellas. Nothing but facts. Listen to what he's saying. Let's continue.
girls really want to be in the club on Valentine's Day wearing a red dress like a dumbass hoe? No, they don't. They would prefer to have a boyfriend, but a lot of them can't do it. So what do? They cope. Oh, I'm single on Valentine's Day. Woo, let's go drink, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is After they're done going out, getting drunk, banging some guy the next day, he leaves. Then she wakes up and realizes her life sucks. There's cat litter all over the place, and she drinks her third box of fucking wine. She realizes, damn, I just want a boyfriend. Because I'm telling y'all right now, guys, these girls that run around and say, I'm strong and independent, I'm single, I'm happy, blah, blah, blah. It's all cap. Girls always want some kind of significant other. The problem, though, is that we live in a day and age where the girls want it versus needing it. And when you want something, you're not going to go as hard for it as when you need it. And then on top of that, we tell girls to prioritize their happiness over everything. Okay? So just know that if a girl doesn't want to spend Valentine's Day with you, you're probably not the number one guy. And honestly, I told y'all before, if you're not number one, you probably don't want to deal with her, because that's when you.
He's right, man. He's telling, these are absolute facts that Myron's spitting right here, bro. He's absolutely right. If she doesn't want to spend Valentine's Day with you, you're not the guy. She just got you on standby. You know what I mean? You the dude in reserve. Women do want the long walks in the park, bro. They want to hold hands. They want to be, you know, you in the little pedal boat on the lake. They want all that, man. They want the stuff that's in all the romantic comedies. They want the stuff that's in all the romance novels. They really do want that, bro. They really do. The problem is wanting more. You know what I mean? Like not being able to control the hypergamous part of their dating strategy. Right? Women don't want to feel like they settle. I kind of settled here. I could do better. And that's what hurts them. Because they trying to do better. And Father Time just keeps coming. They look up one day and it's like, oh, I'm not hot and young anymore. And then we get into the situation that we're in now. So, hey, Myron ain't lying here, y'all. I hope y'all are paying attention. Women really want to be in relationships. And you know what's crazy about it? Men want to be in relationship. The average dude, the bottom 80, the average dude, he just wants one girl. He just wants the one. That's it. That's all he wants. Some dudes out there, he's a 5, an average man, he's a 5, he's a 6, whatever. He just wants the one girl. She could be a 4, 5, 6, whatever, all the way up to 10, but he just wants the one, the average dude. That's what he wants. But the women are gunning for the top dudes. They're gunning for the top 20, top 10, top 5, whatever. That's what they're gunning for. And it's like, is this or bust? And that's a problem. Like, that's an absolute problem. You know what I mean? So, hey, bro, it is crazy. Fresh and Fit emergency meeting at 4:20. So, as soon as it starts, I'm going to break this off and watch that show because I really want to see what's going on with Brother Tate. I think that Brother Tate, I think Tristan and Andrew are both going to get out here pretty soon. I think it's going to take a few more weeks at the most. There's going to be a lot more pressure coming from the West. There's going to be more media outlets coming with stuff like this. They have this alleged evidence of, these two women planning, scheming to do this. So I think they're going to get out. Brother Smith was like roughly 25, 30 minutes. Great. So we're going to stay on course. We're going to jump to the next time hack. But bro, if understand that about women, man, women are going to do what's right for them. They're going to do whatever's going to make them feel good. However they feel is they it's all about their feelings, bro. They feel like they're going to do what makes them feel good. Don't take it personal, bro. It is what it is. But understand the game and understand that that's a possibility and guard your emotions. Fellas, y'all got to guard y'all emotions, man. I'm trying to tell you. You have to be the best. And this is the part we're going to jump to now. When Myron's talking about being the best. They're not saying to be the best so they could just be talking crazy, whatever. Gentlemen, y'all need to be the best because women want the best. You have to present as the best. You have to go out there, do the work, be the best person you can be, man. And women will come for you. That's a byproduct of your success. And let's check this out.
With you, that's a very big sign that she doesn't like you that much. Okay.
Yep.
And once again, I want to really burn this into y'all brains because you guys don't seem to understand this and get mad when I say this shit. Most women don't like most men. Okay. They're not interested in probably about 90% of you niggas. Period. All right. That's a fact. That's not me just, I think girls. No. Most women overwhelmingly don't like you niggas. The data shows this with dating apps. Okay. Your frustrations, the explosion of the red pill, the amount of male dating channels versus the amount of female dating channels, we have this plethora of data that demonstrates to you guys that women really don't like men that much because of.
He's not lying, bro. Most women find the majority of men unattractive, either physically, financially, socially. They find them unattractive. And I'm going to keep it 100 because I'm out here in the trenches too with my old ass. A lot of you dudes, y'all don't deserve any kind of woman. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of you dudes are just trash, man. A lot of y'all are just trash. That's why Myron keeps saying you got to do the work. That's why I keep repeating it. You got to do the work, man. Figure it out. Get good at something. I don't care if you good at small talk, that'll get you so far with women, right? If you know when to shut up, you know what I mean? If you just good in social environments, social situations, bro, that's gonna help you out. But there's so guys are just completely oblivious, and I ain't mad at these women. Like, that you messing with him? That used to be part of my game when I was younger. Like, yo, for real, you messing with that dude? All right, I'll walk away. Like, she'll come running up, take my number. You know what I mean? Because she knows she was messing with a loser. Now she could DM me. Now she could DM whoever. She could DM Myron. She could DM Fresh. You know what I mean? She could DM Drake. You know what I mean? Drake. Oh, we got Brother Duster on the house. Scam Likely. What's good, fam? And he is correct. Facts. Hey, a lot of you dudes, bro, y'all don't deserve us. Y'all don't deserve to be with an average woman, let alone a dime. Y'all just don't. And that's why you don't have them. Do the work, y'all. Get up, get out and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by, right? You need to get up, get out and get something. Can't spend all your time trying to get high. How will you make it if you never even try? Shout out to Outkast. Shout out to Goody Mob, bro. Go listen to that song. Get up, get out and get something. You know what I mean? Y'all got to, if you sitting in the house, bro, and you come out to the real world, you don't know what you doing, man. Like, you don't deserve these women. And these women, now they ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? So get up. Let's get back to Myron.
They did. You want to be here watching me yell at you, calling you a pussy and a simp for not being able to get girls and or sitting and supplicating to girls that don't fucking like you. Women don't like y'all that much. Okay? So once you understand that women don't like you that much, you accept that bitter truth. Then now you understand, okay, I need to become the best version of myself. And if you are becoming the best version of yourself, more than likely she's going to want to spend that best day, aka Valentine's Day, with you. If she doesn't, you got more work to do. You're not the number one guy. All right? And even
did you hear what he said? If she doesn't want to spend Valentine's Day with you, you got more work to do. It ain't personal. That is so true. Go do more work. It's like those kung fu flicks. When you go up and you try to run your technique on the master and he beats your butt. Now you got to go back to the mountains and train. You know what I mean? You got to go learn that golden snake style, or, you know what I'm saying? Learn that eagle crane style or whatever. You ain't good enough. Go back and work on it and then come back and get her. And if you, and really though, you shouldn't even come back to get her. Just come back and get somebody else. But if you work on yourself, you know, it ain't personal. So when we tell these dudes, when I tell dudes, I'm like, bro, you don't deserve a woman, and they got a problem with it. I'm like, well, prove me wrong. Go over there and talk to her. All right, then. You know what I mean? And guys, don't be ashamed to get some coaching, bro. Don't be ashamed to go out there, invest a little bit of money, get some coaching. If you in the red pill world, if you listening to Fresh and Fit, if you listening to me, if you listen to Rich Cooper and the rest, that means you're already looking in the right state. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, bro. And don't invest in those guys that's going to teach the pickup artistry. Don't invest in that. That's good to be aware of. Sit down and have a drink with those dudes who really, the real player. If you could find one and sit down and talk to a player and listen to how his mind work, that would be a good thing. I wouldn't pay for it. Most players ain't going to sit down and talk to you, though. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to look at you as a lame. They ain't going to sit down and talk to you. You know what I mean? But get this information, bro. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, man. Because this is the world we in, man. If you really want a woman, this is what you're going to have to do. And it all stems from you becoming the best version of yourself and protecting your emotions, man. Protect your emotions, gentlemen, at all time. Brother Michael Platinum, he said the best. Most of y'all dudes don't even deserve to be in a woman's presence. Real talk. Hey, that's real talk. Yeah, you said it best. Most of y'all dudes don't even deserve to be in the presence of a woman. For real. Most of you dudes, you basement dwellers, y'all crawl out the basement, you get in front of a dime and you just mess it up for everybody else, man. You make the women go home, leave the spot. I've seen it a million times. I laugh at it. When I have people come out with me, it's people that work with me. It's people that I coach. And they come out with me. I'm like, watch this. We watch the whole thing unfold. You know what I mean? And if you got a little bit of game, you know how to use that to your advantage. I'll slide right up and make a joke out of the whole thing. And then she'll be like, oh, you're kind of cool. Like, yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, for me at my age, I don't mind buying a woman a drink. If I see her go through some BS like that, like, yo, shorty, you've been through a lot. Let me get you a drink. Let's talk. Let's debrief real quick. You know what I mean? Get her a drink. She's like, oh my God. So what? And then get right into the conversation. You know what I mean? Now, am I saying that kind of game got me on? Like I smashed? No, I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? But it put me on. And when I run that game, I'm not gunning at her. I'm probably gunning at somebody who's with her because now she's going to vouch for me. You see where it is. You see where, you know what I mean? But you have to be socially calibrated to do that. You have to be. But that's a good one right there, Brother Michael. Brother Smeebles, it's trial and error too. Just need to do it and take the L's to learn the lessons. I mean, I've had 4 businesses in because of L's, but now I'm about to take over a multi-million-dollar business from lessons. That's what it is. Facts. I mean, that's all it is, trial and error, man. Most people, I ain't gonna put this all on men and women. Most of the younger generations, man, they're afraid to lose because mommy and daddy told them that they were the best and everyone gets a trophy. That's not how it works. As Brother Smeebles, everybody doesn't get a trophy. Everyone doesn't get that multi-million-dollar deal. You got to put in work and get it. This is how the world works. Everyone can't get the dime. Everyone can't get the Rolls Royce. Fresh had to put in the work to get it. Right? Everyone can't get 10 properties in 18 months. Myron had to put in the work to get it. You feel me? You got to take your L's. I'm currently taking an L right now. It is what it is. You take your L, you deal with it, right? You push through it, you learn from it, and you keep going. And that's all. I mean, it is what it is, fellas. And I know you guys are wondering, like, what L you talking about, Uncle Saint? L, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the whole family court, you know what I mean, machine. It will tear you apart, bro, if you pick the wrong woman. And I knew better. That's why I can't cry about it. I knew better, man. It is what it is. I did what I did. Now I'm taking my medicine. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not sitting there like, oh, women are this and that. There's some beautiful, amazing women out there. And I've talked to a lot of them. I've talked to more than my share. I've been blessed to be with more than my share. You feel me? So I'm not crying about it. So what? I did something stupid. I put my hand on the stove and got burned. I knew the stove was hot. I got burned. It is what it is. But I'm going to keep pushing forward, right? I'm going to do what needs to be done. And that's what Brother Smee was just talking about, man. Congratulations to you, bro. For real. Congratulations. You know what I mean? So I want to push forward. Wait, is that the end? Hold on. 26. We got a couple more seconds on this. We're going to let Myron finish his thought, and then we're going to jump to the next one.
Worse, if she's choosing to hang out with friends, some other mystery individual that you don't know about or you think about, more than likely, you're not the number one guy. And a lot of times it's because she never liked you that much in the beginning. She's only dealing with you because you offer her some kind of utility that she can't get otherwise. And she has you in a placeholder position until she's able to find a man that not only provides what you provide, but everything else that you're deficient in. This is why we're so big on you guys getting your money on point, on you guys becoming understanding female nature and getting your frame on point, getting in the gym, money, everything, getting all that stuff together so that when you do deal with a girl, you're a complete package. And it's going to be very difficult for her to outsource her commitment to anyone else because you already check all the fucking boxes, guys. But the problem.
And he ain't never lied to y'all, man. I want to jump to this part. There's a part in here where they were talking about guys, they want baddies, right? All these dudes out here, you'll see them in the Fresh and Fit chat. Some of the dudes in my chat, you know what I mean? You'll see them in like Rich Cooper's chat, you know what I mean? You'll see them all over the place. They talking about they got a baddie, they got this, they got that. I'm red pilled. I've been red pilled for X amount of years and da-da-da. Then they'll meet some pretty girl and they're like, yeah, you know, I've been with her for a month. She's just going to be a long-term relationship. She's this, she's that. And they about to get wrecked. And they're not red pill. I've done a couple shows already talking about that. These guys, they swear they're red pill, but the minute they meet a cutie, the minute they meet a dime, someone that's way out of their league, The minute they meet her, all the red pill stuff goes out the window. They let their emotions out. They attach to this chick, and it all starts. The one-itis, it all starts. The simpleton routine, it all starts. Leading with the wallet, it all comes into play. And we've seen it. Like, man, we've seen this movie, and you know how it's going to end up. They're going to get wrecked. And it'll be right back now. Now, next time, it won't be red pill. It'll be black pill for them. And Myron was talking about that. Myron the Fresh was talking about it. We're going to jump to that right now. These dudes talking about they want to dime. Most men, the majority of guys are not ready to deal with that type of woman. They're just not. They're not ready to deal with that type of woman. These dudes out here talking about I want a baddie. You don't know how to handle it. You don't. You're like a guy who's been driving around in a Ford Pinto, and then I give you the keys to, a Bugatti. Or I give you the keys to, a Ferrari, a top-end Ferrari or whatever. You're going to tear that car up. You and that car are going to get tore up. You got to work your way up to it. You can't go from racing go-karts to driving a Formula One car the next day. It does not work that way. You won't even know how to get the car started. You don't know how to even work them RPMs. I just, earlier today, I had on my Mercedes shirt. I'm a big fan of Mercedes, F1. Shout out to Sir Lewis Hamilton, the great. You know what I'm saying? So this part right here, really pay attention to this part right here. When they're talking about dudes in these, they want bad chicks, right? These dudes that want dimes, man. Listen to this part right here. We're about to get started.
Like that.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to maintain it?
Nah,
Are you going to be able to actually put her on the roster and put her to UCU?
Not really.
And here's the thing. People aren't going to give you all these real talks like this.
Yeah.
Other coaches will tell y'all, no, you could get an 8, 9, or 10. You could get her. Let me show you how to get 9s and 10s.
Because you're going to pay them.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Yo, when you're dealing with 8, 9s, and 10s, legit 8, 9s, and 10s, girls that are like on music videos and all this other stuff, it comes with a whole host of headaches that most of you guys are not prepared to deal with.
Like you say all the time.
Hey, fellas, really pay attention to what they're saying right here. Real 8, 9s, and 10s. I'm not bragging. I've had my share. They are not lying. Dealing with that caliber of woman, that caliber of beauty, and depending on what city you in, right, that does make a difference. I was in LA. I've dealt with dimes in LA. I've dealt with dimes in Miami. You know what I mean? I've dealt with dimes in like Fayetteville, North Carolina. I've dealt with dimes in Cincinnati. There is no comparison to dealing with them same type of that same caliber of beauty in a big city. But pay attention to this, y'all.
Pokemon badges to handle the girl?
Yeah.
You can't handle her, bro. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
And more often than not, you know what? She'd be like, damn, this nigga's not going where I need him to be at. I'm good. So she's going to leave anyway. So
yeah, bro. Like, yo, this is what other people are not telling y'all. I've dated these girls. He's dated these girls. Most of them are headaches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, yo, I need a really bad bitch, blah, blah, blah. Are y'all prepared for her to be an attention whore? Are you?
You know what I mean? Real talk. Are y'all prepared for that? I just stopped because Sister Candace is in the house. What's good, sis? Always a pleasure to see you. And yeah, definitely shout out to Brother Smith. Let's get you another one, bro, for the big super chat, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? So glad you came by. But Brother Smith was just saying, even I know where I'm at. I can only get 3 to 5s because I still have heaps to learn on that side of things. You need to be self-aware. Yeah, know yourself, know your enemy. I'm not calling women the enemy. I say this all the time. I'm not referencing women when I say this. Know yourself, know your enemy. Right? Point blank, period. Know yourself, know your enemy. Brother Smeebles, you're dealing with multi-million-dollar businesses and you have this sharp business mind and you are focused on your business. You are good at that. Right? You're coming into your own now. Those dimes, those 8, 9s, or 10s, man, they're going to start hunting you. You know what I mean? So you think you out there hunting. Nah, bro, you out there being hunted. So you're doing the right thing by learning, man. You are absolutely doing the right thing by learning. Hit me up anytime, bro, if you got any questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm no guru, nothing like that, but I can give you the knowledge that I have accumulated over my lifetime. I'm 52 years old. Bro, I done seen it. I done came up from the streets to where I am now. I'm retired. Straight up. You know what I mean? I'm retired. I'm living a pretty good life. I'll be more than happy to share with you all those things that I've learned along the way, bro. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. because those women gonna be hunting for you. So keep doing what you're doing. Let them pursue you. Let them present their game to you. Sit back and chill. Have fun, but protect your emotions at all times. Keep your emotions in check. When your beautiful woman comes up to you, bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And they'll say all the right things, but I'm telling you, they might be running a game. So keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Like, cause you just go after average women, average to maybe a little bit below average. Now, them top tier women gonna start coming after you. And by top tier, I mean in beauty. They're gonna start coming after you, right? Because you're gonna be around top tier men, high value men. You're a high value guy yourself. You're gonna get yourself established business wise. So you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Stay over here. Like, keep learning. You got any questions at all, man, hit me up. Vetting women is the most important thing that you can do. Someone like you, Brother Smith. Was anyone out there, any dudes out there who are working on themselves and getting better, right? Be careful. Men fall for the Disney fairy tale too. I know I did. That's what got me in trouble. That's what got me in trouble, man. I let my guards down. I thought I'm getting this girl who's really just average. I mean, she was average. She's just cutie, but she's average. You know what I mean? I thought, she's just average, whatever. I let my guards down. Bro, you want to talk about Trojan horse? Man, I let that horse into the gates, bro. I dragged that horse inside the gates, man. They burst out that horse, bro. They tore me up. And it was on me. I knew what it was. It's like, oh man, she got me. But that was on me, ignoring red flags, underestimating her and stuff like that. Know yourself, know your enemy, bro. So all you dudes out here, man, know yourself. Know what your weaknesses are, know what your strengths are. Know it cold. So when these women come around, bro, I'm telling you, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. For real. So y'all got to definitely, you know what I mean, keep doing that, man. Roughly 10 minutes till fresh and fit. If they're on time, bet. I'm going to wrap this up. We got Brother Casual Germ in the house. What's good, fam? What We Know podcast. 9 in the chat. Only 1 like. Really? It's only 1 like? Yeah, do me a favor. Y'all hit the like. Appreciate that. Hit the like if y'all in here. Appreciate that. So let's continue. We're going to listen to what Myron has to say, and then I'm going to finish on, we're going to skip ahead. There's one last thing I wanted to get in there about being a gentleman. So let's finish this part up.
Are you guys prepared for her to want to be around her friends all the time and do whole shit? Are you guys prepared for her to not clean up your place after you went to the gym for an hour or two and you come back and she's just on her phone looking at her Instagram? Are you guys prepared for her to be a narcissistic, annoying bimbo? Are y'all prepared for her to stop by every single mirror that she walks by to look at herself? Are y'all prepared for her to take 3 hours to get dressed? Are y'all prepared for her to introduce you to her social circle of friends who annoy the fuck out of you because they're useless as well? Are y'all prepared for this? Real talk. This is just some of the things that come along with dealing with a really bad.
Just a couple. He just named a few, y'all. That list is long. That list. Dealing with dimes come with a lot, bro. Are you prepared that everywhere you go with this woman in whatever city you live in, that she knows someone? I mean, everywhere you go. Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared to take it to a smaller airport? Like, oh, you know what? I did us a dinner flight on some small airplane or something, or a helicopter or something like that. You thinking you doing it big, and y'all walk up to the airport and she know the guy at the gate. You know what I mean? She ain't been in there so many times. They know her. Hey, what's up, Susie? Good to see you again. What? You know what I mean? You valet the car, the valet guy like, oh, what's good, Sue? Good to see you. They hugging and stuff. What? And she's gonna have excuses for all this. Get on the helicopter. She know the pilot. Are you ready for this? You feel me? Are you ready? Myron is just barely touching that list. There's a lot that goes into dealing with women who are absolutely beautiful. 8, 9s, and 10s, like real 8, 9s, and 10s. There's a lot to dealing with that. A lot. Are you ready for mediocre sex? Are you ready for it? You feel me? Are you ready to sit back and not have her cook for you, clean for you? I don't think you are.
Bad bitch that most y'all are not prepared to handle. It's always going to be, and you're going to have to be on point with everything you do. You're going to have to be checking her all the time, and she may or may not reciprocate to that very well. Like, bro, you can't tell these girls nothing, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them are so up in their head, bro. That's like, bro, if you're not on a level where she can actually respect you, your words are going to fall on deaf ears, bro.
Yeah. Or
Fresh is keeping it 100 with you. If she is not 100% in love with you, in other words, you have to be that prince in her Disney fairy tale. If you're not that prince, you ain't getting nothing from her, bro. And it is what it is. Don't be mad at her either. That's just how the game is played, man. That's how the game goes. That's how the game is played. Period. I want to do this one thing, and then we're going to wrap it up because I really don't want to miss this show with Myron and Fresh. I want to see what's going on with Brother Tate. Let's jump ahead. So there's a lot of women out here. All women, in fact. I would say 95.5% of women will say, chivalry is dead. There are no gentlemen out there anymore. There's, it's like, oh, okay. That's what they say. That's what they say. There's no gentlemen. Right. And Myron brought this up because, he has his book is on Amazon. I'm about to order it tonight. Why Women Deserve Less. I'm going to get that. Please, y'all, go buy his book. Go buy that book. I'm going to get the book and I'm going to review it. As soon as I get it, I'm going to read it. I'm going to review it. But definitely go out and support his book. I think that the book is going to be very well received among women once they get past the title. I really do. I hope I'm one of the first ones to put it out there. I think that Myron's book is going to be well received amongst women. I think women are going to be reading this book. I think I hope his book really sells crazy. I hope it go bestseller. You know what I mean? Independent, published independently and all that. I hope it goes bestseller. For real. Why Women Deserve Less. And this is what he's talking about. So let's check this part out right here.
And I go into detail about this shit. But in general, since society puts up women for nothing more than the fact that they have a vagina and titties, you need to understand that you can't also prop them up as well. Because society already does that for y'all. That's why I'm telling you guys why women deserve less in general is because society already gives them more. So for you to bring them back to reality and have them actually respect you, you must give them less. And it sucks that it has to be that way. Y'all think I want to be here a jerk and not be chivalrous to these girls? No, I'd love to be a gentleman. But guess what?
I wanted to stop it right there because here's the thing. Myron really does. First of all, Myron he was raised right. Like what you see on screen, that's not him. Like just to hang out with the guy, to sit around and talk, and like the dude was raised right. He really does want to be a gentleman. He does. He will open up the door if his elderly when his elders are around. He respects his elders. Not that he's opening up doors for me because I'm old. Yeah, I don't want to hear no craziness in the chat. I know I'm old, but he don't treat me like an old man. I don't look my age, but he respects his elders. When I speak, he listens. You can tell he was raised right. It's hard for dudes who were raised right, like people like Myron, people like myself. It's really difficult when we meet a woman that we are digging, that we can't treat her the way we want to treat her. We have to vet her first. We have to run her through this gauntlet first. We have to, because we got to protect ourselves. Right? We got to protect ourselves. So it sucks that we can't be a gentleman right off rip. Now, I use gentleman game when I'm out there, especially now that I'm older. I use gentleman game, but I'm not trying to smash. I'm doing it because I really want a good conversation. Sometimes it ends up with me smashing, but that's not my goal. But as a young dude, you can't use gentleman game. You have to be an asshole. And that's what he's talking about. So let's check this out. Let's continue.
Chivalry is fucking dead, and women killed it. This has been going on since the 60s, guys. It's been 50 years in the making, and through feminism, the advent of the birth control pill, all these different variables came in to create the world that we have nowadays. Most women don't like or respect most of you niggas, which is why you got to level up, get more Pokemon badges to become the best version of yourself. So therefore, you at least have a fighting chance. Okay? Because I'm telling you guys, even average girls have more options than the top 1% guy. I saw they did a Tinder experiment where they took a guy in the top 1% of looks, Chad, white dude, colored eyes, great shape, etc. The demographic that most women will find appealing, right? Statistically speaking, what Caucasian men are the most desired race, right? Generally speaking, right? Then they took some fat whale, okay, that was huge. She got 4 times as many matches as him on Tinder.
Damn. That's wild.
If that doesn't show that the dating marketplace is skewed immensely in a woman's favor, I don't know what else does. A top 1% guy can't even come close to a girl that's 200, 300 pounds that looks like a beluga whale.
Yeah, but she a queen though, Mari.
And you know what? That is how it is. That is the game. You know, what do we say over here? Don't hate the player, hate the game. But he's telling the truth. You got women out here who are just completely like obese. And he got mad dudes trying to get at them. Why? Because they're all simpletons. These dudes, These bottom dwellers, they're simpletons, man. They're trying to get their rocks off and they don't care. They have no standards. And they go out and they do the simp stuff. They go out, they leave with their wallets. They go out and they get crushed, right? It is what it is. And then they come back and they'll come over, they wind up in a red pill or something like that. And they come over and they get in the chats and they talk all this craziness. It's like, come on, man. You talk all this crazy stuff in the chat, but then you run right over to the chick's OnlyFans. You run right over to her, try to get in her DMs on Instagram, right? And you trying to get, send her a Cash App or send her a Venmo or whatever. Like, bro, they looking for cheat codes, man. There are none. You got to be the best person you could possibly be. That's it. That's the bottom line. That's how it works. You know what I mean? You can't, it sucks though. It would be nice you go out and just be a gentleman. I ain't gonna lie to you. It would be nice. I would love that, but I can't. You know what I mean? I've tried it and I can't. Dino Dinosaurs in the house. What's good, fam? Brother DL has fresh spoken about his YouTube friend in Colombia, Casey Brown. Do a search. He's one about Colombian government take style. Yeah, they've been talking about it. And Brother Michael, yeah, they're going to talk about it tonight too. I bet you they talk about it on the show. That's why I don't want to miss it. That's why I'm wrapping up right now so we can get over there and check it out. That show should be starting in about 5 or 10 minutes. They don't run like me. I like to start on, like if I say I'm going to start at 6, I like to start at 6. You know what I mean? Military, but they got more moving parts, so I understand. But they're not late like it was back in the day. They get in within, they're always plus or minus 15 minutes from their start time. Let's see, Brother Dano. He's in Brazil right now. Maybe cannot go back to Colombia. That's sad. I don't know much about that. I'm definitely gonna watch the show. I'm pretty sure they'll bring that up. I'll hit Fresh up and ask him what's going on with that. There's a lot going on. They spoke on it in this episode about that. That's why they didn't go to Colombia, because Casey is having some sort of problems. In fact, the episode we're looking at right here, they did. You know what? I'll scan back there and check it out because they did talk about it. Brother Scam, likely, I disagree. I am myself at all times. I can't be myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Dusto, me and Dusto, we be out in the streets, man. He be in the trenches with me, especially up here in Tampa. I'm a nice guy, but I can't be the way I want to be, Dusto. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't. I'm too nice. I can't be that nice guy because women come at me different. I can't. You know what I mean? They come at me like I'm some sort of simpleton, and then I hit them with a dose of reality, and now I'm a bad guy. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep it even keel. You know what I mean? I come at them with game up front. I let them know what it is up front. You know what I mean? I do that on purpose because I'm like, I don't think I'm a good guy. Don't think that for a second. I don't finish last, baby. I'm a winner over here, airborne. So, one to open doors for him, one to, give him my coat when it's cold outside, one to pick him up. I can't do any of that. Like today, you can't do that. You can't say, hey, let me come pick you up. You know what I mean? That's how I used to be when I was coming up. I'm going to come pick you up, take you out, bring you back. Can't do that anymore. I used to, when I'm walking, I still do this. If I'm walking, we're walking on the street, I don't let her walk next to the cars. I keep the cars between me and her. I don't care who it is. I do that. That's me. That's one thing I refuse to change. But I get some women who just be so masculine. I'm like, all right, you can walk on the curb. And for a lot of y'all young guys, when you walking down the street and you have your woman on the curb side where the cars can see her, that's old pimp move right there. That means you advertising her. That's like you a pimp and she on the track and she for sale. That's what it meant when I was coming up. And then there's some people out there who's like, well, as a man, you want to protect her from all danger, whatever danger might be out there. So if a car would have jumped the curb, in theory, you could push her out the way and the car hit you and not hit her. Right. So those are the two trains of thoughts. But the way I was coming up in my hood is like, yeah, if you got your girl walking on the street side, that means you pimping her out. So anyway, you know what I mean? These are kind of things. Cars in the house. What's good, fam? Some people preaching their own. Salute DL Saint and good Wednesdays to all. To some, preaching their own. Yeah, it was. Thanks for coming through, bro. I really appreciate it. Brother Dust, so I have no issues saying no. Absolutely. Miss Globe Girls in the house. What's good? My favorite sailor. How you feeling, love? Good to see you. If I'm used to more and a man decides to give me less just to teach me a lesson and play games, it's a wrap. That's true. Now, when I talk about me personally, withholding being a gentleman, we live in a society where most men aren't gentlemen. And women chase the top tier guys. They tend to, and I'm not talking about all women. I'm pretty sure that Miss Globe Girl, you know what I mean, she doesn't fit into this category. I don't think she fits into this category. When women chase the top tier dudes, these guys have all kind of choice. So they know that they are the rarity, and they're just gonna like whatever. like whatever. Keep it moving. They don't care. They gonna say what they say and do what they do with these women. Their game is pimp tight. They know what they're doing. Especially if they got the resources to fly someone out, you know what I mean, to go to the finest restaurants, to get into the most exclusive events. Come on now, he's smashing. He's smashing. And if he gets an inkling that she's not gonna let him smash, she gone. Next one up. So Miss Globe Girl, what I'm saying is I have to vet first. Now, once I vet and once I'm sure that this woman is presenting as she truly is, then yeah, absolutely, 100%. Gentlemen, I do things. I really pay attention and I listen when women talk. Unlike most dudes. Most dudes don't listen to women. I listen. I pay attention. I make mental notes. I find out what she likes. I know her favorite color. I know her favorite scent. I know her favorite car. I know her favorite, where she wants to go, what type of trip she wants to do, what type of meal she likes to eat, what type of restaurant. I know all this, what type of cuisine. I know all this because I'm asking and I'm, listening, and every now and then she'll be talking and then I'll ask a question and then she'll get back to what she's saying. I know these things, her favorite movies, right? I know if she likes theater or not. I know if she's like, if she likes the arts. I know all these things and I'm, keeping all this information and I'm trying to see what type of woman she really is. Now, if it turns out she's really a good woman, then it's on. Yo, has Fresh and Fit started their show yet? Let me know in the chat if they started their show because I think they were supposed to start at 7. It's already 7:05. So I want to wrap this up. But so I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to give her less. You know what I mean? Simply, but what I am saying is I've learned over the years that women, they need to earn that. They need to show me that they're, they're worthy of that. So that, and I'm sure I've lost a couple women doing that. 7:15. Thanks, Candace. Thanks, sis. Appreciate that, sis. And so that's all I'm saying. I wish we lived in a world where you could be a gentleman like the gentlemen of the Renaissance. I wish we lived in that world where you were expected up front to be the gentleman. You know what I mean? You're expected up front to uphold your honor and the honor of your woman. You know what I mean? Where you had to court and it was like a formal thing. That would be great. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that would be cool. You know what I mean? But that's not the world we live in now. There's very few people of honor walking around today. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So you want to make sure you protect yourself. Shout out to Brother Hink. He talks about this all the time. Protect yourself at all times. You know what I mean? And part of protecting yourself in today's world, in today's marketplace is that. Let me withhold this stuff. Let me see what's up with this person. I am going to, as they say, when in Rome. I'm going to be like that. If I'm moving in an area where, I'm seeing these dudes and most of the dudes are just these ghetto, like the Chads, the Pookies, the Ray Rays in this particular spot, I'm going to sit back. I'm not going to act like a Ray Ray, but I'm going to sit back. I'm not really trying to talk to no woman in here. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, this is not the type of woman that I want to deal with. Now, having said all that, some dime walks in there like she's a legit dime physically. You know what I mean? But emotionally, spiritually, she might be a 3. All right, she come up here talking about she gonna let me smash. Yeah, I'm gonna smash. I'm gonna give her what she looking for. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna talk that street talk. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby? What's up, mom? Whatever. Damn, what's up, shawty? I'm gonna talk that street talk. Why don't you buy me a drink, man? What am I gonna get for that drink, baby? I ain't buying you nothing. How come you know what I'm saying? I ain't got a problem. What, you want a bottle? All right, what you gonna do for that bottle? What, you so silly? What you talking about? Hey, no Grey Goose if you don't get loose, baby. Laughing. That's the game I'm gonna spit. And if she taking that game and she going for that game, and she gonna get what she want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get her back to the crib. Good game. High five. Smack her on the booty. We'll see you next time. What's up with your girl? Because that's that type of woman. I'm not gonna treat her like a gentleman. I'm not gonna be mean to her. I'm just going to adapt. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come at her like the Borg. Resistance is futile. Like, why am I gonna resist all this? If this is what you looking for this type dude, all right, I could be that. What did Red Man say? I'll be that. You say I ain't shit. All right, then I ain't shit. I'll be that. I'll be that. Go look that up. Red Man, I'll be that. That's a great hip hop song. Y'all should know that one. I'll be that. You know what I mean? But if I'm at a gallery, it's the first night of whatever, some artist is in town, and this is like the first night of a 1 month run or whatever, and I managed to get myself in there. I'm not going to act that way around these women. Right? I'm going to be asking questions about the art. I'm going to be asking, I'm going to tell them up front, I'm not really a connoisseur. I just saw this and I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I'm going to run that game. And if I'm sitting there, I'm talking to a woman who's like legit, like cool, off in the shadows, chilling like I'm chilling, I'm not going to hit her with no game. I'm just going to talk to her. I'm going to be a gentleman. I'm going to enjoy the conversation. Like, you know what? Can I get you something from the bar? Because it's going to be open bar, so it's not like I'm flexing. You stay right here, love. Let me go get you. What would you like? A glass of champagne? I'll be right back. I'll go get her champagne, bring it back to her, sit down, talk. We're going to talk. We're going to have a real good conversation. I'm not trying to run her home and smash her, right? I'm just like, oh, this seems like a good woman. That's what I mean. I'm going to adjust my game. You know what I mean? And that woman, I will show more gentlemanly characteristics in that setting than I would in the other. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It would be nice if I could be a gentleman 24/7, you know what I mean, 365. But you don't get points for that. As a matter of fact, it can hurt you. It can hurt your game. You know what I mean? So Cody's King agreed, DL. It works better being a gentleman later on, despite how we may want to treat them. Being the anti-hero works better. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, brother. Scam likely, brother Dusto. So modern dusty women alter how you move. Yeah, in the short term, it alters how I hunt, I think would be a better way of putting it. If she gonna put herself out there like that, then I'm gonna have to, address that accordingly. It's gonna alter the way I hunt. But if I'm dealing with a real good woman, like she's truly a lady, then I can, of course, be a gentleman, but I have to be careful. Because there's some women out there who be like really sophisticated, but you know what I'm saying? They freaks too. You got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing. Got to know what you're doing. Car. Wish there was more class, less kindergarten players. Hey, you know what? I do too, brother. I do too. But that's not how it is. And Miss Globe Girl, this is that scam. Likely, brother Dusto. Likely it's sad how these 304s alter a man's behavior and dictate how he moves. It is sad, but it is, yeah. I mean, if the women move like Sister Candace and Sister Miss Globe Girl, if that's how women move, they move like women, then dudes would be gentlemen. But guys have to adjust their game to what's going on. You have to adjust to the situation on the ground. It goes back to the military stuff. We train hard to fight an engagement that we think we're going to encounter. But once we get there, and we see that's not going to work, that's out the window. That's out the window. We got to adjust. We got to adjust because we still got the mission. Whatever the mission is, we got to get that mission accomplished. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? And our brother Dusto is like, fair. Ms. Globe Girl, sounds like perfect way to miss out on something good. I have missed out on a lot of good women. You are absolutely right, Ms. Globe Girl. Not going to lie. I have missed out, especially in my younger years. I have missed out on a lot of good women. I have. But my mission was different back then. And as an old guy, like I ain't gonna lie to you, I missed my window coming up. But it is what it is. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm not going to deny it. I'm not. But I must tell, when I talk to young men coming up, I got to tell them, you got to protect yourself. Be careful. There are good women out there, but you have to really get good at vetting and know what you're dealing with and be able to see those red flags. Even those hidden red flags, you got to be able to see them. You have to be able. Make sure it's not a false red flag. You feel me? But it is what it is. And the dating game has gotten so bad, Miss Globe Girl. You know it. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. You see these dudes out here, man. Like, come on now. The dudes at the bottom, they don't know what they're doing. The dudes at the top, you know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they're doing, and they just running through chicks. So, I think it's difficult on both sides. Dino Dinosaur, seize the time, live now, make now always the most precious time. Now will never come again. Picard. Yeah, that's what it is. That's Captain. That's Jean-Luc. I feel you. We're going to do some more sci-fi stuff, man. Battlestar Galactica is next. That is my favorite sci-fi anything movie, TV show, series. Battlestar Galactica, and I'm talking about Ronald D. Moore's Battlestar Galactica, my absolute favorite. Definitely going to do a show on it probably next week. probably next week. We got to do it. We got to wrap this up, y'all, because I'm about to go check out Fresh and Myron. They should be getting started in a couple minutes. And for Brother Dino, I had a super chat on this show. That's what I'm looking for now. He was talking about what was going on. I can't find it. Normally I super chat $100, but on this particular super chat, I did a $20 super chat. And we were talking about what's going on in Colombia. I can't find it. But let me see if I can find this in the front real quick, and then we're gonna jump over. I'm gonna jump over and check them out.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for this one. As you guys know, two other dudes got out the car and then went ahead and robbed them and shot them. But yeah,
Wow.
dude, it was a crime of opportunity, guys. It wasn't like recording on Audible. It was a pain in the ass, but I probably be at home playing video games with 40 pounds.
So at the beginning of the show, they were talking about Colombia and what was going on down there with their buddy.
Be a part of. And unfortunately, most guys don't understand that like this day means you deserve it.
Appreciate
I'm
that,
trying
bro.
to
If you're
find it.
watching, stupid reaction channels, you probably would be sitting there being a fat piece.
I'm gonna try to find it real quick, guys. Just bear with me. This brother,
No.
Dino
There's
Dinosaur.
just some heat in Colombia right now.
Oh,
What
here it
took
is.
so long? Did Big Mo take the stand? Podcast.
Facts.
So make sure to go check out that video. It's almost at 100K. I'm really pleasantly surprised. I didn't think people were gonna want that fitness information
So-
like that. But yeah, go check it out. Like the video. Double my income in 2 years, just off the advice y'all give and hustling. Shout out to FNF Dallas. Shout out to you, Patrick Edmonds.
Shout out to you.
There are a lot of red pill content creators nowadays. Do you see this as a positive or negative? That's from Officer Ricky. It's good. I think it's good. I mean, more guys are waking up.
So they're just reading super chats here, but they addressed what was going on in Colombia. So I'm trying to find that just real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me, though. I'm gonna find this real quick for Brother Dino, and then I'm gonna jump off.
Bro. Speaking of waking up, book comes out February 14th, guys. It's officially done. Why Women Deserve Less is dropping on the 14th and on paperback on Amazon. I finished recording this later. It'll come out on Kindle, then on. That's from FBI. Probably. Big Mo's in Vegas right now. Username _ Any thoughts on Army Hammer?
Arlie Hammer.
Who's
What?
that?
Wait, what?
And they're talking about old boy from Full Metal Jacket. This guy. I didn't know they stacked shit that high. That guy. This is Arlie Hammer.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
That guy. Let me see if I can find
Okay, I
it.
don't know.
They're the trader.
Goes, modern men have to work 5 times harder than their grandfathers did for women 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were. It's called hoflation and is destroying Western men's desires to be providers and protectors.
I like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually have a whole chapter on the book. It's chapter 4, Ugly Truth, and I go into tell it more.
I can't find it, Brother Dino. Hey, well, I'm gonna find it. I'll send it to you, bro. I'll find it. But on this show, 5 reasons women won't be your Valentines. They did talk about their buddy Casey in Colombia, but I didn't know that he had to leave Colombia or the authorities were looking for him. But they did touch on it. And I sent a super chat. They were talking about the thing that happened in Bogota. Y'all know we've already covered that over here. The woman who got deleted by the guy from Texas, the white dude out of Texas, the passport bro who deleted his fiance and put her body in a suitcase. I sent that super chat in, and he was like, yeah. Maya was like, oh yeah. And I can't seem to find that. And I wanted to show you that, and then I was going to end the show. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. Here it is. I think it's coming up.
Ridiculous. Plus, some white dude from Texas deleted a beautiful woman in Bogota and put her in suitcase. Yes, that is a big reason too why there's a lot of anti-gringo type sentiment in Colombia right now. Thank you, Saint. That's because Casey was telling me that too. That recently happened. So like anyone that's there that they have an inkling, you're there for dicks. Oh, they're a gringo. It's extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. It's not a good time to travel down there, gentlemen. Keep leading from the front. I appreciate that, Saint. Yeah. Some simp always got to mess it up for everybody else, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's 100 about that. I mean, it's always some simp or some loser messes up for everybody, right? So there it is right there, Brother Dino. They did speak on it. They spoke on it more before they read that super chat about what's going on with Casey. And they're probably going to talk about it tonight. So, hey, y'all, thanks for rocking that one. We got G Complex in the house. What's good, fam? Always good to see you, man. You caught us right at the end. That's for you. Caught us right at the end. We out of here. Thank you. You can finally catch a live. Just jumped on just in time for me to say goodnight because I'm about to jump over and watch Fresh and Fit. They should be going live right now. Thanks for rocking with me, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I love doing these shows, man. I ain't gonna lie, these shows are helping me so much, man. It forces me to get up, forces me to do something, especially when you go through the bad points, man. So like I said, I'm going through one right now, and it's all good. And because of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give me the strength to get up. Just like when I was in the military, your unit kept you strong. Your unit would not let you stay down. If you fell down, somebody from your unit would pick you back up and get you on your feet and keep you on mission. And that's what y'all do for me. I really appreciate y'all. I truly do. Y'all don't understand how much I really appreciate y'all. And this year, I don't know when, but this year I'm going to set an event. And I hope y'all can come because I want to meet each and every one of y'all. I really do. If I got to fly out to y'all, I will. I want to meet each and every one of y'all and shake y'all hand. And I'm talking to my day ones. I really do want to meet y'all, man. I'm not playing. I'm going to come see y'all. That's why I'm working so hard. You know what I mean? Brother Smeebles, we got to get him out of Australia. We got to get him over here. Thank y'all so much, man. Miss Globe Girl, this guy voice makes my head hurt. Yeah, you don't like Myron. I ain't mad at you, love. I know you don't like Myron. I ain't mad at you. Casual Germ first passport Pookies, now passport murderers. Absolutely. That's what they are, man. They're just horrible, man. They're just horrible. Brother Dino, Casey is said to have charged Americans $5,000 to go to the parties. Wow. Hey, man, don't hate the player, hate the game. He's getting $5,000 to pop. Wow. And here's the thing: if you go to Medellin, bro, you don't need nothing. You just gotta know how to talk to women. I ain't mad at him, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not mad. If you go down there, you willing to pay $5,000 to go to a party to be surrounded with a bunch of Colombian women, that's on you, bro. $5,000 or what? 5,000? Shit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Good for him. I'm glad he got the bread. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all. You know what I mean? So, and blessings to you, Sister Candace. Thanks for coming through. G Complex, man, I'm going to holler at you, bro. We need to talk. We need to get you back on here again. Let's do a follow-up to your show that we did last year. I'm trying to come out to Tampa. Let me know when you get here, bro. Let me know when you get here. I got you. Come to Tampa, man. I got you. We're going to have a good old time, man. We got a crew. We got some dudes that I met down at the 1 million party that live in Tampa, and we're starting to make some moves and do some things, man. So definitely give me a heads up when you come in. Brother Mike, fire to you. Definitely W to the chat. You know what I mean? Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, man. I got to go. It's time to watch that show. Get over there. Check out Fresh and Fit. Let's see what's going on with the Tate brothers. And again, Miss Globe Girl, thank you so much, sis, for coming through here. Yo, man, you are definitely welcome here all the time. I love to hear your perspectives. I really do. So glad you were here. I got to go, y'all. It's time for us to say goodnight. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but look for the thumbnails. I'm going to do some thumbnails. I'm going to stay up late tonight, make some thumbnails, and come back and talk about some more stuff. Maybe we'll talk some politics, and then we'll talk some more red pill stuff and relationships, of course. So I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast, but I'm going to holler at y'all later. Brother Mark is in the house. First, before I go, that's for him. My favorite Marine. We're about to leave, man. My favorite Marine. My favorite Devil Dog's in the house, man. Can't leave without him praying.
Pray! This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
That's how Marines pray, man. Shout out to you, bro. I got to go, y'all. This is DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast, but I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.
Darn, that's the end.